Okay, welcome to the jungle. Today we want to introduce a new thinking about the painting or draw. I think that every day we see many kind of things and we all think that there are some parts about the art in themselves. However, if we think that might be the art related, then what it will be? The new way thinking of painting of draw called the CAP, cognitively abstract painting. It means that some ambiguous or some blurred kind of thinking on the painting and draw is a must or a freedom demonstration. You think that if you see a motorcycle, if you want to make it with some art elements, you will find that different colors can be on it, or you just need to take a picture on the motorcycle, right? So today we are going to demonstrate how I paint the CAP painting or draw today. Now I'm going to draw a lazy bug. On the CAP painting, the most important is to free out your imagination on the thing that you love. So about the silhouette, I mean the contour or the line could be very free, and the colors is also. Besides, the scenario and story setting is also very improvised for everybody. I'm going to paint a lazy bug. We hope that today we can use the shortest time to complete about 4 drawing. Every kid know that when they see the lazy bug, that is very pretty and very nature in itself. So I think the color can be some kind of green, right? The lazy bug, the clothes needn't to be all the red or yellow. It can also be green to describe the child's inner imagination about the nature. So now it is like a watermelon, right? And when we see a lazy bug, it has something very naughty. So we can give it as a purple one to show the abundance of the lazy bug action or move. We people when see lazy bug feel that it is like a fat guy or like the poo, right? On the silhouette or on the color or on the scenario setting, your child can be very free. There is no rule. They just need to paint what they can feel more exciting, interesting, or storytelling. I think the art should free everybody's most buoyant, exhilarant, or elated emotion in most parts. So I think when you draw, you don't need to follow any rule or any stipulation that your art teacher tell you. You just need to present some kind of role that you want to demonstrate to the world or your friends, your family member. Maybe ladybug we still can give it some red. Especially we see ladybug in the under the blue sky. So your child or you may think that it sometimes belongs to a very sunny day. So the blue can be a must to this kind of painting. And it is like the goal to some child. And I think the red is too prominent to this painting. So we give it some decoration. And give it more the symmetry color that make it more vivid. How to describe the fly? Like this. The feather-like touch. It is not flying, but you can feel the light feel about it. Can be a very good air pilot, right? So what it will appear? Where will it appear? Like some flower, right? So we are going to draw a flower. It is the twig of a flower. What kind of color do you want by a flower? Okay, this is the red. Maybe I make some miss, but it's okay. If we make the red flower to be the background, it will look very, very eminent when you see the picture's characteristics. If you see a ladybug on the flower, do you think that it will mind any other business like you, or the sun, or the sky, or the motorcycle passing by, or the BMW rushing through? Of course not. So maybe the flower world is all his world. So we can make it have a whole flower world. We decorate some yellow to make the flower has the layer feeling. It may be a 牡丹 in Chinese, Hana in a Tang Dynasty country flower in ancient time in Japan. I think. Give it some green, okay? No, no, no. I need a more red. Okay, pink. Pink on the yellow. So the contradictions of color is already very contradictory to make people feel the strong feeling about the lazy bug part on, park on. We make it some more contradictory colored. To decorate first. It's the very cheap nail color. How to say it? I forgot. Nail color, nail brush. How about put it some soil feel on the ground plate? Okay, this is the first painting we are going to complete. And the next one we will paint the strawberry. Something that still your children or you would like the most, or some most. This is like a sleeping feeling when a child see a lazy bug happily flying, like in a dream. Because now in our nature of our citizen living place, there are already very few lazy bug appearing. To make the flower more vivid. On the CAP painting, you need to know the more outstanding characteristics of things. Then you can make the critical point that you discern or you find to become your painting strategy. Okay, the flower can be very more vivid now. So if you have a child have some interest on it, what is the stipulation for your child? Just say, just paint it. You don't need to mind any other rule or what your classmates think or anybody will mocking you, or just say that you cannot paint. You just only speak out your imagination. And why not, right? Okay, the second one, oh, I think that it needs two eyes. Where is my black one? Okay, we give it a okay, this is not bad. It is fainting when suck some honey from the red flower. Interesting, right? The second one, we want to draw the strawberry. We can give it some traditional silhouette. Silhouette. Oh, it's like the onion, like the Western onion. I think you need to be more thin. In the final end. Give it some more concrete illustration. Or it's like the heart in the darker place. Do you think the point on the strawberry should be black? It sometimes has also the yellow, right? White is very important when we draw a strawberry because we know it has some white color. Right? You can see the basic structure of color in on the strawberry. It is the hardest part. Maybe we don't use the black, to use some more light color, like the blue. Okay, black is okay, because I think today's picture should need to be different in color. Black is too lucid, so it we still need some yellow to make it has the layer. You might think that the strawberry is not very like the true one. Is that okay? But if you put a strawberry in your mouth, how do you think? It is okay, right? So CAP painting allow you to Describe your imagination as your first start on the painting. Maybe it's not very light, but it is okay. Free all your imagination you like. Then we draw a spoon. No, 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 fork. And a cup. No, no, no. A plate. Sometimes CAP drawing can make you have some concepts very interesting with it. Like the plate, you draw the full plate and with some color that may be too heavy to interesting or funny picture. However, you still can draw some line to make up make people feel that here is a little plate. Maybe a cup of tea is not that. Water means the life origin of earth. So make it a strong color. Okay, another is okay. Now the scenario setting, what you want to show has not already been decided. I think the strawberry may be appearing in the morning of our breakfast table, right? So maybe the cup is okay, the fork is okay. What what do you think that anything other needed? I think the people may be another word to the strawberry existence. So let's draw some people on the table. I think the scenarios is in a restaurant. So what the restaurant color would be? Some humanitarian decoration may be a good choice. Okay, the strawberry is okay. I think that we make it some. Give it more. Okay, strawberry is completed. Not bad, right? A big strawberry with very bold line and some some partner of the restaurant. Okay, the second painting is okay. The third one, we are going to draw a kind of 西洋芹林 English. I forgot the precise English name of the 芹菜. In Western country, we use it very frequently on our eating table. To draw a stick is important. Somebody is planting the 芹菜 in the cute place of his house. There are some apple. A chopstick. A hen. Some voice. A plate with some meat on it. It may be a little bit like the Japanese sushi. Okay, where the scenario would be a restaurant, what is the atmosphere color of this scenario? How about more stimulating one? The red. A very hot restaurant. OK，芹菜 is 完成。And the fourth one, a butterfly, that it be some Chinese style shape with most the black and white or the purple one. OK, purple is OK. This is the grass and flower cluster with some caricature style. In the wild world, there is power about their striving ability. So the line could be much more furious is okay. It is not very like the butterfly we often see every day. However, in their role, they have more energy to just to begin from a worm to a very beautiful fly, beautiful butterfly. Okay, then the last two lines of butterfly, I should put it on. Then we can complete the final picture of today. The variegated butterfly is okay. Okay, this is the fourth part. A rock and roll butterfly. Thanks for your watching. I think art is some kind of freedom to demonstrate our human imagination and the places that we are always can be engaged in. So if you or your child want to have some arts in their daily life, I think the easy, casual, and no stipulation way is very good. This is what the CAP, cognitively abstract painting, want to speak out to the world. And let's see the today's good pieces. The butterfly, the 芹菜, the vegetable Western society most like, the strawberry, and a cool lazy bug. Thanks for your watching. See you next time. I am Jakoo Chen, the CEO and the main manager of 动向研究所 Ugomu Dongxiang Institute, and it is also a decision analysis center. See you next time. Bye bye.